In this lesson, we're going to learn how to import video clips into a project, layer them in the timeline, add specific filters to a video clip, and also we're going to learn how to better use the in points and out points to select only areas of a video clip we want to bring into the timeline. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to import video from some folders that we've already saved these clips to. So I'm going to go to File, Import Files. We had already worked on the selfie project, and you're going to look and find one of your videos that has an image of yourself, not too long, and import that. Next, you're going to go to YouTube, okay, and search to find any kind of background video that you want, and you're going to import it using the YouTube to MP4 converter. And again, if you need to learn how to use that, you can go to the New Media Arts Murrow High School lesson to find out how to do that. Once you've imported a video to the same project where you're saving this project, you're going to import that file. In this case, I have this file here of some shining water. I'm going to choose it. Okay. So now we can set the in points and out points to only get a specific amount of time. So if I double click in the browser on this image of myself, okay, I can see that it is 28 seconds long. Okay, I'm only going to take a bit of it. So I'm going to set an in point by scrolling over with the playhead, clicking I to set an in point, and coming over a certain amount with the playhead, and clicking O to set an out point. Once I have an in point and an out point set, you can see this is about 10 seconds. That should be fine. Okay? I'm now going to click, hold, and drag that video down, and I'm actually going to drop it on layer 2. So right now, if I put it down here, you can see that it's going on to layer 1. I'm going to hover above so that the graded area with the arrow facing down is just above layer 1. That creates a new video layer. I'm going to say yes to match the clip settings, and it's going to drop right down onto my timeline. Okay. Next, I have about 10 seconds, right? 10 seconds and 2 frames of time. I'm going to try to find about the same amount of time by double-clicking on the icon next to my background video and playing it through. I'm going to try to get some of this video clip. Okay, so I'm going to scroll through, try to find a part that I want. Okay, set an in point. Okay, and then set an out point. Okay. Once I've got that video set, okay. Again, I'm trying to find about 10 seconds worth of time, so I can trim it down. 26 seconds, maybe a little shorter. Okay, so that's 20 seconds. I'm just going to use that because I can always trim it. So now click, drag that down, and you're going to drop it onto layer 1. Again, move it so that the gradient area is on video layer 1 and that the arrow is facing down, and let go. All right, you can see that that clip is now longer. So I can move my playhead over, I can use my razor blade tool, and I can trim right at that spot, click the select arrow, click that remaining part, and delete it. And now I have 2 clips that are the same length. Notice when we move our playhead back in our timeline, the layer of you is blocking over that background. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add an effect into this Video 2 layer. So we double click on that layer, go to where it says Effects in the browser, and where it says Video Filters, we're going to click there, scroll down to where it says Image Control, open up that one by clicking on the triangle, and scroll down to where it says Threshold. We're going to click and drag that filter and drop it on top of Video Layer 2. Now, again, make sure that's double clicked and selected. Come up to the Filters tab and you can see that there's the different parameters for threshold. Okay, if I click on this handle and drag back and forth, you can see it can get darker or lighter. So you might, you can play around with it, try to get like an average amount of contrast so that there's enough white showing through, but not too black so that you can't see, and not too white. So you're kind of in between. Okay, once you've got that selected, you're going to then add another filter to this one, and that is called a color key. So you come back over, go to where the key folder is, scroll down where it says color key, click, drag, and drop it on top of the same exact video clip. And here you'll see in the filter tab in the viewer that the color key is added. You're going to click on where it says select color on this little eyedropper, and you're going to click right into the area of white. When you click on that, you should be able to see that the background showing through that layer. Okay. Now you can also, this also has parameters. So if I start dragging the tolerance over, it allows for more area of the white that wasn't, so you can kind of play around with that a little bit. The thin edge, you can play around, sort of get a little effect to see how that works. You can also take away some of the feathering and it'll start to crisp up some of the look of it. Okay, so play around with those parameters as well. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Once you've got that background, you could add music if you want, or just leave it empty. It will really not matter so much. Just as this is how you do adding a filter and adding a color key to allow a matte to see the background through an existing image. All right, render your document and export it. And you're done.